Okay, so now Republicans are just publicly mocking us. Speaker Mike Johnson is out here trying to advocate for Republicans basically insider trading. He wants us to have sympathy for Republicans because they don't make a lot of money being in Congress, and because of that, we got to at least allow them to engage in insider trading so that they can make money. But listen to this, what he says. He talks about how their wages have been frozen since 2009. And if you adjust that for inflation, they're making 30% less than they would be making in 2009. They want us to feel bad for them for this. And when you listen to this, I want you to think about something that could be very similar to this that would help out poor and middle class families that they don't give a goddamn about.
Well, look, the salary of Congress has been frozen since 2009. When you adjust for inflation, a member of Congress today is making 31% less than they made in that year. It goes down every year. And over time, if you stay on this trajectory, you're going to have less qualified people who are willing to make the extreme sacrifice to run for Congress. I mean, it's just people just make a reasonable decision as a family on whether or not they can come and move to Washington, have a residence here, residence at home, and do all the things that are required. So the counter argument is, and I have some sympathy, look, at least let them engage in some stock trading so that they can continue to take care of their family.
Do you guys know what the federal minimum wage is in this country? It's $7.25 an hour. $7.25 an hour is the federal minimum wage in this country. Do you want to know how long it's been since that has gone up? 2009, the same time that Congress members were making $174,000, the federal minimum wage was $7.25. That has not gone up. And do you want to know who keeps blocking that from going up? Republicans. Republicans don't give a shit about poor and working class people. And most of the MAGAs are exactly that. So MAGAs, think about it for a second. Mike Johnson wants you to feel bad for members of Congress because they only make $174,000 a year. And because of that, they should be able to call their friends who own, large companies and get insider information about their stocks and then buy stocks based on that insider information. They want you to feel bad about that. All you MAGAs out there, poor and working class MAGAs who are clocking in at 8 and clocking out at 5 or 6, and you don't get to go home and have dinner with your family because you got to drive in a 2-hour commute or something like that, and you're doing back-breaking work. You are busting your ass every single day. And the people that you voted for are telling you, we don't care. We're not raising your salary. We're not going to raise the federal minimum wage because that just might raise your salary. But guess what we are going to do? We're going to talk your dumbasses into being sympathetic towards us because all we make is $174,000 a year. Mike Johnson almost couldn't even say that with a straight face. He almost laughed himself because he knows this is a joke. He knows damn good and well that we shouldn't give a damn about them making $174,000 a year when most Americans don't get anywhere near that. And now he wants you to say we should be able to insider trade because of that. And do you know, Mike Johnson, who makes $174,000 a year, is worth $6 to $10 million. These people are laughing in your face, MAGAs. They know exactly how much you're struggling and they don't care. They're laughing at you. They think you're a joke for voting for them. They know that you guys are useful idiots, and that's why they get up and they say things like this, because they know you guys are going to say, well, why not? Why shouldn't they be able to insider trade? I mean, $174,000 isn't that much while you're sitting at home doing back-breaking work for not even half of that. Oh my goodness. The Republican Party is not just unserious. They're not just a joke. They're evil. evil as hell. Mike Johnson is evil. Donald Trump, the administration, the cabinet, every single one of them is evil as shit. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.